Someone in the room other than me. It's kind of chilly in here. I gotta get that heater dug out. I'm dreaming of a white. No, I'm not. I'm dreaming of a 75-degree Christmas. That's what I'm dreaming of. I'm dreaming of a Maui Christmas where coconuts fall on my head. Hey, Lori, how are you? Another unscheduled live for me. Thought, watch a movie or go live, maybe get some hours. I'm ready for my rap video. Yeah, I know it's cold in this room too. Cold in the room. I've got a little heater, one of them fireplace heaters over here under the desk, but it's buried under some stuff. I got to dig that out this weekend so I can use it sometimes in here because this room for some reason doesn't heat like the rest of the house. Oh, man. I don't know why I started live. I'm kind of tired, but it's early. It's early. Wow, there's 200 people in here now. Oh, wait, that's two. Oh, man, that's going to be fun with this rap video in the morning. I ain't much of a rapper. Y'all going to see that for sure. But, hey, it is what it is. Oh, man. Yeah, I'd probably been better off doing a Lionel Richie song or something. 'Cause I'm easy like Sunday morning. Yeah, okay, well, I'll probably get hammered to death, but that's all right. At least I jump out there and do it. I should be listing and not playing. I've listed, I think, 9 today, and I need to be doing more than that. Especially video games, they seem to be selling. I got a few. I need to go through those. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. Yeah. Well, man, how long have I been on here? 3 minutes and 2 of us. Wow. Maybe other people are doing stuff on Friday night rather than watching the cab guy. Oh, you know what I can do? I know what I can do. I want some gum. I'm going to chew gum while I'm on it. I promise not to pop it or blow bubbles. Dum, dum, dum. It ain't ready yet to blow bubbles. You got to chew it for a few minutes before you can blow a bubble. And I didn't put enough in my mouth to blow a bubble. Can't just blow a bubble immediately. You got to chew the gum up and get the sugar out of it. Plus, never chewed gum before. Well, yep. Still not ready. Man, it's too small. Too small a piece. Maybe I should have watched a movie. Yeah, I don't chew gum that much anymore. I just don't think about it. I got some Big Red in the other room and I hadn't even opened it yet. I just pick it up sometimes, and then I think, eh. But this was 3 for $1, so I gave it all to my grandkids, and I kept one for me at Thanksgiving. So, oh man, and I don't need the sugar on my teeth either. There you go. Well, yeah, it is bad. But now I want another piece. Can't make it blow bubbles if I don't have a big enough piece. Oh, Angie Resells is in here. Now I got a question for you, Miss Angie. Was the challenge to me to ask the same questions that you ask? Because I sent you a message on Instagram, and I don't know if that's what you were asking. I don't remember all the questions, but I remember most of them. And this is an unscheduled live. I didn't wait. I just decided, oh, maybe you sent me an answer. Oh, okay. You sent them to me. Okay, good. I got them. Man. All right. Well, maybe if 2 or 3 people show up in here, I'll read them and see if I can get some answers. I'm on Instagram. Yeah, I've been on Instagram for a little while. I don't post a lot on there, to be honest with you, Nate. A lot of times I do my intro video, and I do have good taste in music, but it's older music. And a lot of the people that watch my channel, well, most of the people watch my channel are my age, but not youngins like you and Nate and Lori. But I like all kinds of music. Now, wait for my rap video in the morning, and I'm going to put a disclaimer out on that rap video. I'm an old white man. I'm not Eminem, so it ain't going to be that good, but it's different. And at least I jumped out there with it. So, yeah. And if a few more people get in here, I'll ask these questions because Nate's already heard them. And see if we can get some answers. But right now, there's 5, but there's only 3 of you that have announced yourselves. I know you are. I was being nice. Well, Eminem is white, but he's a rapper. I'm not a rapper. I mean, okay, I'm not Dr. Dre either, or LL Cool J. Mama said, "Knock you out." I hated that song. That's all he said in the whole song. But no, if you played now, I could do like some Lionel Richie or Conway Twitty or Charlie Pride or maybe some Barry White. I got the deep voice. Some OJs or what else could I do? Journey, Def Leppard, REO Speedwagon, Aldo Nova. Probably you don't know who that is. Tight fitting jeans. Yep, Conway Twitty. Oh no, he had a lot of good ones. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. Oh, I ain't going past that. He had a lot of them. And actually, Conway Twitty, if you go back and YouTube him, he did some what they called hillbilly rock. And he sounded, if you go back and listen to a song called, I think it's Little Boy Blue or Boy Blue. Anyway, it's a song that's kind of a rock song during the Elvis times in the 50s. And he sounds identical to Elvis. I mean, identical to Elvis. Now you got to make me look it up. It's something Boy Blue. Conway Twitty. But most of he became famous with country, but he was rockabilly. That's what it was. Blue Boy. Google or YouTube Blue Boy when we're done and listen to Blue Boy by Conway Twitty, and you will be shocked because he does country. And this was rockabilly before he became country, and it's a rock song, and a lot of people don't know that unless they're old. But I do know a lot about music. I love music. I'm a music fanatic. There's a song on there's a game show on or a game on called Song Pop on Facebook that you can download. And I used to challenge a lot of people to that, and most of the time I won. Now there are, if it's, I'd say up to mid 80s or late 80s and before, I'm hard to beat. You get past the mid 80s and into the 90s and 2000s, you got me because I don't know a lot of that music. I mean, I've heard it, but I couldn't tell you the artist. But on the older stuff, I probably could tell you not only the artist and the song, but what year it came out within 3 years of when it came out. And again, like everything else, music, you was talking about memories earlier, Angie, and music is a memory. So when I hear a song, yeah, Lonely Blue Boy, that's it. And music is a memory. So if you hear a song, like for me, 10cc's I'm Not in Love, made in 1975. Well, I was in driver's ed at school, and I was 16. So when that song was a hit, Rhinestone Cowboy was a hit that same year by Glenn Campbell. When I hear those songs, I think of driver's ed that summer. So it's all about who you were with, where you were, what you were doing. And that's how I remember a song's age. But I'm Not in Love, and that's a great song by 10cc. My favorite song is by, and they didn't have many hits, but it's called Too Late to Turn Back Now. It's 1972, Cornelius Brothers, Rose. Awesome hit. Loved it. And I love music, but that's probably my favorite song. And favorite movie, and most people haven't heard of this one either. 1946, it won the Oscar, and it's called The Best Years of Our Lives. And it's a movie about 3 veterans coming back from World War II after being gone for 5 years. And in the beginning, when they come home, you talk about tearjerker. And I'm one of those people that happens to cry in movies. I cried in E.T. when he said, "I'll be right here." So I'm real sentimental about that kind of stuff. But anyway, a little trivia about me, and I do love music and I love movies. Although with eBay, I don't have much time to watch stuff anymore, and I have over 1,500 movies in my collection. But most of them are the older ones. Well, still 5 of us in here. We'll get a few more. I'll ask those questions. I'm just trying to get some people in here before I do. Nate, you got quiet. Are you still here? So who do you like in music? I know, Lori, who do you like? Who's your favorite like groups? And Angie, who's your favorite groups? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Hey, if I get a half an hour in my thing and I was going to watch a movie and then I thought, you really need to be listing. I've only listed 9 today. And I'm like, you really need to be listing. And I'm not having near the sales day I had yesterday. I think I'm over 100 in sales, but um, but then I thought, well, let's just go live for a little bit, and then I'll maybe do some listing before I go to bed because I got to get ready for that video in the morning. But now I'll have time for the rap because I've already made the video. I'm just working on the intro music. I tried doing music at the same time that JT's singing, and you couldn't hear him enough of him talking to understand it. It's hard enough to understand a Texan anyway. So. All-time single artist is George Strait. Yeah, I mean, of course, George Strait didn't come around to the 80s, mid 80s, and he's my favorite though. I got me a George Strait neon Bud Light sign and a George Strait 1990 picture on the wall that I got in a yard sale in Arizona for $3 years ago, and I still have it. Probably worth some money, but I ain't about to get rid of it. He's my favorite country artist as far as male. Female, it's Patsy Cline, hands down. Patsy Cline. And Crazy was written by Willie Nelson. And he was broke, so he sold it to her. A lot of people also don't know that Willie Nelson and Chris Christopherson wrote a lot of songs for country artists, even though they were stars themselves. A lot of the songs that you hear that are popular, the old ones, were written by one of those two guys. Yeah. I mean, the Bee Gees, they're up there for me. Journey's up there for me. The Eagles are definitely up there. And New Kid in Town. That's a good one from the Eagles. Cheap Trick was the first band I ever saw in concert in San Diego. Not a huge fan of Cheap Trick. And Johnny Cash, I've got a sister-in-law that adores Johnny Cash. Culture Club, Boy George. Karma, chameleon. You come and go. Oh, I better stop that. I'm going to get in trouble. Yes, and I love Frank Sinatra. Yes. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Again, I'll stop while I'm ahead. Yeah, I love the early 80s stuff like Tears for Fears and Wham and Our House and, of course, Michael and all that. I actually have Michael Jackson is almost a year older than me, or was. And I still have my 45 records of the Jackson 5s when I was in 5th grade at 10 years old in my collection. And I've got ABC and I'll Be There. Just call my name and I'll be there. I've got all that stuff. The Love You, Sarah. Oh, no. And then the Osmonds, Puppy Love, and One Bad Apple Don't Spoil the Whole Bunch, Girl. Woo! I don't care what they say. Man, if anybody else was in this room, I'd be in trouble. Yes, I am a nut. That's right. You don't like the Osmonds at all? You probably don't remember the Cowsills. They were another kid group from Utah. Bay City Rollers. The boys are back in town. The boys are back. And I was a big roller skater. That's all I did as a kid, as a teenager. Even when I was in the service, I had my roller skates on my ship, and we went places and I skated. Several of the guys that were on the ship were big skaters too, and I skated all my life. I mean, I was in the skating rink 3 times a week during my teenage years. That's all I did. Well, hello, my goodness, Alicia is in the house. And for those of you who don't know Alicia, she is my middle daughter. Lives about 40 minutes from me, and she has, y'all were talking about animals early on the chat, Angie. My daughter has 3 cats, 5 dogs, and a pig in her house. And the pig uses the doggy door just like the dogs do. Alicia, I'm just doing an unscheduled live, getting hours and chatting with people and getting ready for my rap video in the morning, my Eminem coming out party. And I don't mean the peanut and candy kind. I mean like Eminem, the Eminem show kind. Except that I'm an old white man and I can't rap like Eminem. And you already know that. Alicia and Erica and Sarah are my daughters, and they think, yeah, it won't be my calling. It might be my demise. My kids think I'm crazy because I love to dance, and they always make fun of me because I always say when I dance, I don't just dance from the top up. I move my hips too, and they make fun of me with that. So, And my middle daughter that's on here has a vendetta against me anyway, because when they were little, they used to watch Saved by the Bell. And I'm one of these parents that when I was a kid, everybody got the same gift, like the G.I. Joe dolls, and then you didn't know whose doll was who. So I buy my daughters, the two oldest at the time were the only two that were around. Sarah was born later. And I bought them the Jesse and Slater, and I mean I can't remember each one, but the dolls were the top four people in the show, two couples, two boys, two girls. I bought one for my oldest daughter and one for Alicia, my middle daughter. And apparently she wanted the other two because the other two were on a lower level than the other two. So to this day, I still hear about that. But her husband, whose birthday is today, happy birthday, Adam, bought her those dolls later in life, and she has them now. So didn't get me off the hook, though. Place is a bingo hall. Yeah, my roller skating rink, I assure you, doesn't exist anymore. I'm sure it's been torn down, or it's a CBD shop, but I don't. Marijuana is not legal in Texas. It is in Oklahoma. By the way, Nate, that's a question. Is marijuana legal in Australia? Alicia, Nate, Thrifters is in Australia. He's a good buddy of mine. Is it legal over there? And since you're on here, Alicia, we're going to ask these Christmas questions because I want to hear them from you too, even though I kind of know. Nope, it's not legal, huh? Okay. All right. Well, it is in Oklahoma, but you got to get a medical card. It's not for recreation by any means. All right. I got to find Angie. Where's those questions? Oh, here we are. All right. Oh, Lissa. Lissa's in. Good. Hey, Lissa, I'm going to ask some questions. These are holiday questions that Angie on Angie Resales asked a while ago on her channel. And the first one is your favorite holiday scent or candle at Christmas time. And mine is the same as Angie's was. It is cinnamon. That's easy for me. What are y'all's? What's your favorite scent or candle at Christmas or during the holidays? And I'll wait for your answers. Marie, you can jump in here as well. Spiced apple. Okay. All right. How about you, Lori and Leisha? And whoever else is in the room? Spiced apple. Okay. See, I'm leaving up to my challenge, Angie. You don't challenge me, I'll do it. Cinnamon scented brooms. Yeah, I love those. I love those. Of course, when you touch them, then you smell like cinnamon too. Cinnamon, let me in. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, okay. Champagne toast from Bath and Body Works. Aren't we fancy? By the way, those of you who don't know, Alicia is my daughter, my middle daughter. Champagne toast from Bath and Body Works. That's cool. All right. All right. Next question. Because I don't have a giveaway. All right. Favorite holiday beverage? Favorite holiday beverage? I would say mine would be if it's a pine cones in the big crates outside of the grocery store. Yeah. Yeah. Although at Angie's house, they can't have them because her daughter's allergic. I would say favorite holiday beverage, it would be like a Bailey's Irish Cream. That's pretty good. As a matter of fact, I thought about getting some the other day. I don't think I've ever had eggnog. I don't think I have. First of all, I don't know where to get the nog. I have eggs, but I don't know where to get the nogs at. I guess I better get with it. I always said don't play with your gum, and here I am on TV. Who else? What's your favorite Christmas beverage? Marie, what's yours? Lori, what's yours? Hot cocoa. Yeah, with marshmallows. Yeah. What's that song? Miss or Swiss Miss Instant Cocoa with mini marshmallows. High proof. All right, next one. What song gets you into the holiday spirit? Would it be Cheech and Chong Santa? No, that wouldn't be it. Bundaberg rum eggnog in stores. Well, that's something I haven't had. I've never heard of. Is Bundaberg a Australian rum? Oh no, it's Thailand, isn't it? Or is that Australian? I don't know. Chocolate covered cherry coffee. Don't know that one. What song? For me, it's White Christmas by Bing Crosby. Or I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't hear me creep down the stairs to take a peek, but I was up in my. She thought I was in my bedroom fast asleep. There we go. Yeah, you don't want to hear me sing. Yeah, maybe you do. Bundaberg, where I went to the university. Bundaberg. Bundaberg. So like Bundaberg. All right, so we got our Jingle Bell Rock. Okay. As a kid, did a sibling ever receive a present that you wished? Alicia? Angie, I think you and Alicia and my daughter must have got together because I just told the story about the as a kid, did a sibling ever receive a present that you wish was for you? Alicia, I already know your answer. I just told the story. No, I don't. I'm the oldest kid in my house, in my family of 4 boys, and I didn't know my 3 sisters till just a few years ago. So I did not have a present that somebody got that I didn't, because I was the oldest and I just took it. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Maple Syrup 89. Welcome to the channel. We're asking Christmas questions. Thanks to Miss Angie Resells. It was some old record my mom always played that had a Santa Claus and popcorn, jingle bells, and reindeer horns. What song would that be? Some old record that your mom. Erica got Zach and Kelly. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know. And I still hear about it, and I'll probably hear about it even after I'm gone. All right. What's your favorite thing about Christmas? For me, it's watching the kids or the grandkids open presents, I guess, even though about 30 minutes later, all they want's the box that it came in. Yeah. Hey, Lissa, I was very poor as a child, and I grew up mostly in a trailer park on Section 8. So I know what poor is. And the best thing I ever did was join the Navy. And that's what helped me get out of what I got out of, because it was my best friend went to prison. And luckily, we moved away and I went in the service, and it helped me grow up. Giving my kids presents. Yeah. And, I mean, we could talk about that all day long. It's like I said, you give them the present, you spend $300 on a big present, and then all they want to do is play in the box about a half hour later. So sometimes, I guess we probably ought to look at it a little different, but it is nice to be able to provide for them. Yeah. Yeah. It was the best thing I ever did. I mean, I didn't always enjoy it in the Navy, but it grew me up and I grew a work ethic, I guess I should say. Do you have any Christmas traditions? Are you talking about bank robbery or? Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Christmas traditions. Man, yeah. Thank you, Tanya. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I would say I agree with that. Watching the grandkids and my kids when they were growing up, just being able to provide them. We didn't provide for our kids, I'd say, as much as the grandkids get. It's a lot easier for me now, and of course I make good money, but now, and part of our lives growing up, we didn't have as much, but or my kids, but then they did, and so there you go. I used to love the fun of finding little things for lots of people. I love to wrap presents and do giveaways. Now I like lights and snow. Yeah. Well, you got plenty of that. We were supposed to get some the other day, and about an hour and a half from us, they got 15 inches. We didn't get any, which doesn't bother me a bit. I lived in upstate New York for 6 months, and they get over 200 inches up there off Lake Ontario and that lake effect snow. And I never want that kind of snow again. I think the most we've ever had here in Oklahoma since I've lived here. And it was funny because we were coming back from Arizona. My oldest daughter, Erica, had a boy, and me and my youngest daughter were coming back, and Alicia and Gentry, her oldest daughter, who just turned 13 this week, were at home, and we got caught in a blizzard. There was a blizzard here in Oklahoma. They got 14 inches, and we got stuck in Amarillo and came in on Christmas Day, and there were cars everywhere. But we did make it finally, a little bit late, but we got there. So that's actually a good memory because we made it home for Christmas. When I was in the Navy, I was never home for Christmas. We were either at sea or I was somewhere far away. Real or fake Christmas tree? There's the next question. And for me, I like real trees, but I don't like all the pine needles. And last year, for memories, I wanted to put the little icicles on them again. And then I remembered where those things you still find like 8 months later in your house. So you were stuck in Amarillo too. I hope it was like us by the big Texan steakhouse. Get that 72-ounce steak. If any of you ever go through Amarillo on I-40, they have a steakhouse that has a 72-ounce steak. And if you can eat it in an hour, you get it for free. Hey, welcome, Karen. Welcome to Three Rivers. We're having a conversation on Christmas. Angie had it on her giveaway 12 Days of Christmas, not to be confused with Ellen DeGeneres' 12 Days of Christmas. And but just as nice. And so we're doing Christmas questions. I was challenged. The Greyhound bus station. Yeah, that probably wouldn't have been fun, Nate. Was it because of snow or you just were there? Angie, tell her who won. Angie, tell her what she's won, Johnny. I don't remember the name, but yours is better than Ellen's. That's correct. Yeah, because it's coming from you and not from a sponsor. Fake tree. Okay. The question was, do you prefer a real or a fake tree? And I guess I would have to say just fake because it's easier to put up and put down. Although this year I didn't have to do that. P2P? Oh, okay. Same thing. Okay. My mother would always get a real tree, love the smell, but always felt sorry for the tree. Now I like my 3-foot fiber white op. I have a white tree too. But yeah, I always liked it, but you had to get that little thing underneath and put water in it all the time, or the tree would dry out and you potentially would have a fire, if y'all remember that, with them old lights. And nowadays they got all the fancy stuff. Hey, good. I've listed only 9 today. So, and my sales started off good this morning, but they've slowed down. So hopefully I'll have some dings. Seems like when you're in the room, Nate, I get good dings, but maybe I should have just been live with you and I had a bunch. Okay, the next question is, are you on the naughty list or the nice list? And I know a couple people in here that are already, I can answer that question now. Oh yeah, with the color wheel that went around and around and the lights hit it. Yeah, I remember that. I don't think we had one, but I remember other people in our family that did. Yeah, Nate said that they're doing a tree harvest up the road and they're hauling the trees down the road by his house. So the highway's been busy. 7 up and stay up until April. Well, now my daughter Alicia puts her tree up like right after Halloween. So, and I'm not exaggerating. So, but she'll get it down pretty quick after Christmas. So, is anybody on the naughty or nice list? Always nice, Karen. Okay, I'll agree with that. As a kid, we always went with a real tree. Oh my goodness, Captain Kirk's in the house. He must have thought I was doing a rap video tonight. That's tomorrow morning. And by the way, on that rap video that I'm doing for Lonnie in the morning, let's remember that the disclaimer is I'm an old white man. I'm not a rapper. I'm not Dr. Dre. I'm not Snoop Dogg. I'm not Eminem. But we're going to try. I've already got it ready. I just hadn't presented it. Creek Nation, my cats are eat the fake tree. Haven't been naughty since your 20s. Man, love it. No gifts for me. Y'all need to get something for each other there, Mr. Nate. Keep your head up there, buddy. We love you. Eminem is an old white guy. Yeah, he ain't as old as me, though. I promise you. All right, next questions. Do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? Or I would even go even deeper. Do you start it before Black Friday, which is when you should be doing it? You probably should be doing it in January when everything's on sale, or before the end of the year after Christmas. Where's MML? I don't know. He's kind of ornery lately. He's been kind of ornery. He was ornery in Angie's thing tonight. Maybe he's boycotting my show. I'm white and I can't get down. Welcome, Craker. Help, I'm white and I can't get down. Well, we know white men can't jump, so except in the movie. So did anybody answer the question? Do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or up until the last minute? I've been doing mine like mostly online in the last few years. It's easier just to have them deliver it to you and then put it up. The only thing I hate wrapping presents because then they just tear the packaging off anyway. Biggest waste of money putting a package in wrapping paper. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Always makes you feel good to have something. I'm the same. Besides, I love to give more than I receive, which is why I do a lot of giveaways. And since everyone really loves them, well, you're nice for doing that, Angie. I'm sure everybody appreciates it. And I tell my kids, you take care of your kids, don't take care of me. Because if I want something, I just go out and buy it, and I have most everything I want. So, all right, next question. Do you? Oh, that's the same question. Oh, name all the Santa's reindeer. Cupid, Donner, Vixen, Rudolph. All right, let's start over. Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Vixen, Rudolph. All right. Who am I missing? Y'all help me out. Comet. There's 6. How many more am I missing? How many are there? I got 6 of them. How many do we need? 9? Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, Vixen, Rudolph, Dopey and Sneezy and Wimpy. I'll give you 2 Oh, Prancer. There you go. Yeah, Grumpy and Wimpy. I'll give you 2 hamburgers Monday if you'll give me 2 today. Dasher and Dancer. There you go. Man, you guys are good. Love it. Participation. That's what we like. All right. When does your family put up your Christmas tree and who decorates it? Well, we already know the answer to that one at Leisha's house because it's already been up since like July. I'm kidding. It's been up since sometime before Thanksgiving. I know that, right, Leash? Well, I was a '60s kid, but I mean, and I did watch the part of the show the other night, Rudolph, when he went to Misfit Island, and Mister Winter got a toy train. I remember that. There is something about Donner being the originally. Yeah, and I know all about the Donner Party in California. For those of you who don't know that story, that's a history thing. Kevin Commonwealth Picker should be on here for that one. But it was a party of people moving to California, and they got stuck in a blizzard in the High Sierra and Donner Pass in California, near Nevada, and a couple of them went for help, and the rest of them kind of started dying, and people started eating each other because they had to survive. There you go. True history. Thank you for that, Mr. Captain Kirk. Peeking at gifts or be surprised. Which would you rather? Oh, wow. You asked for more and they gave you 150 more up to 280. That's awesome, buddy. Well, you said you were going to use them up, so get to the listing. List. Where is Hot Heidi Flips, by the way? She hadn't been putting out many videos lately. Let's see. Yeah, peeking at gifts, or would you rather be surprised? Now, my kids, like us, would tear the little corners to look inside the package, and then mom would find it and get all over us and tell us we wasn't getting those presents because we looked, but we still got them. Mine goes up within the first 2 weeks of November, and I decorate it while Adam and the kids all call me crazy. There you go. There you go. If the shoe fits, wear it. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? Never open up Christmas morning. Always want a surprise. Yeah, there you go. Good deal. Heidi's still sorting out that ball of jewelry. Yeah, she did 2 videos on undoing jewelry. Yep, she did do, the poor thing. And I'm not making fun. I'm just making an observation. Yeah, have you ever went Christmas caroling? Like door to door Christmas caroling? I mean, I sing enough at my house. I don't think y'all need me going door to door. And if you go back to my video at the beginning, I was singing Conway Twitty and stuff. When was that kid expert unwrapping? And yeah. And I can't wrap a present to save my life. So you'd know if I unwrapped the present and looked. And my kids peek too, I promise you. And I find stuff out all the time when they come over. It's like, you remember that time you did this? Well, I did this. I never knew that. I know you didn't. Where do you usually spend your holiday? And for that, our family gets together. And my kids I'm fortunate enough to live near me. So we do get together. 70s with your church. So when you were in your 70s, you were singing there, listening with your church? I'm kidding. Conway Twitty has new fans thanks to Family Guy. Conway Twitty's got fans because he was great. Even in his rockabilly days when he sang Blue Boy. Go back. If y'all don't know, Conway Twitty was a rockabilly singer before he was country. Go back and YouTube Blue Boy by Conway Twitty. He sounds just like Elvis Presley. All right. Yeah, where do you spend your holiday? I spend mine with my kids and their families. And when I was a kid, it was always, my mom and my brothers. And I don't think I ever spent it with anybody else as a kid. It was always with my mom and the brothers. But my brothers, I have 3 brothers that are younger, and 2 of them live with my stepdad, and 2 live with me, and my youngest live with my mom. And then later in life, the other 2 moved in and stayed. So she raised 2 to 4 kids at all times. And my mom had 4 boys at the age of 23. So you talk about stress, and then being poor on top of that. Just like Elvis was more accomplished as a gospel singer. Yeah, I'll debate that one. And what's this one? Your favorite holiday decorations? Man, that's a hard one for me. My favorite holiday decorations, I guess I just have to say, like as a kid, it was the socks that hung off the mantle or the wall, and you had glittered them with glue. You put Elmer's glue and then made your names in them and put the little glitter on them. And if y'all don't do that, you need to go back and do that. And that was the cool thing. And then finding stuff in them on Christmas Day, little trinkets and stuff. Or those little socks that you used to buy, those mesh socks that had all the little cheap toys and candy in them. Those were pretty cool. 2 Grammys as a gospel singer. Okay. Well, you know how I feel about that stuff. So, everything, all your decorations. Love my bubble lights and icicle lights. Tree decorations. Well, there you go. That was pretty fun. Now, for those of you that missed it, I had the first ones I did go over, and you can answer if you want to. Oh, man, what is going on tonight? Erica Lynn's in the house. That's my oldest daughter. She's the one that got Zach and Kelly dolls and made Alicia upset. Erica's in the house. Dang, I'm just missing Sarah. Wow. It's the first time both my daughters have been in here in the same night or ever. And heck, I might even sing. No, Well, I better not. Y'all be cutting out of here. By the way, all of you that haven't given this thing a thumbs up, you need to give it a thumbs up right now. I need to see that 2 go to like 10. Yeah, sure. I bought them for myself. No, I was talking about how they put or you got the good ones, and according to Alicia, they wasn't the good ones for her, and until her husband bought them for her. Must be a slow night TV. Yeah, they have no life. They have no life, Lissa. They have no life. I'm surprised they're both not at work, but neither one of them. They don't play fantasy football. Brandy is the one you're playing this week, and she's my niece, my brother's daughter that lives in Arizona. She grew up in California, but she lives in Arizona. So, yeah, neither one of these 2 daughters care about football, especially Alicia. Erica a little bit, but Alicia's not into sports at all. So there you go. And Erica's guy is making me a intro video right now, and I've got the music to it, but he's got to make me a video part. So we're working on that. There's always eBay to do. Yeah. Well, I don't know if Erica's never tried eBay or as far as selling. Alicia, I think, has a little bit. So you took a break. Oh, you're finally putting up your tree? Dang, Eric, it's almost New Year's Eve. I'm kidding. I know. Well, he's on a bye week this week. Yeah, and I know I'm not supposed to win. So, hey, but you never know in fantasy there, Nate. It could happen. I could still win when I'm not expected to. I'm going to go over the first questions again, just for those of you that came in late. Favorite holiday scent or candle? Mine is cinnamon. And I think most of the ones I saw were apple, spice, and cinnamon were the predominant ones I saw, I think, early on. And then your favorite holiday beverage, and I said Bailey's Irish Cream, although most of you know I'm not a big drinker. What songs get you into the holiday spirit? And I would say that's Nirvana's Teen Spirit. Oh, I'm kidding. That's not it. White Christmas for me. Peppermint. That's a good smell. I love the smell of peppermint and the little peppermint mints, Yep. And then your favorite thing about Christmas. And then the one that got me in trouble, Erica, was as a kid, did a sibling ever receive a present that you wished was for you? And in your case, the answer is no, because Alicia got that. Got the one that she got from you, or you got. Oh my goodness. We're saved by the bell. I should have got y'all just Cheech dolls and made you shut up. Or not Cheech, Creech. I'm thinking of Cheech and Chong. By the way, that's a good Christmas song. Hey man, you heard about the Santa Claus? No man, who's Santa Claus? Santa Claus, the Santa Claus, the old dude with the white beard. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had eggnog, Captain Kirk. And other people said that too, but I don't think I've ever had eggnog. I don't know where to get nog. I have eggs, but where do you get the nog at? Screech, yeah. Yeah, I should have just got y'all Screech dolls and told you to shut up. But it was Christmas. So I guess I couldn't do that. Screech is the dork you're thinking of. I know. Him or Urkel from that show. You want fun Christmas songs? Look up Rodney Rude. Okay. I don't know that name. Hey, there's one I don't know. Fun Christmas songs. Oh, what's the other one they used to have? The dogs. Row, 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 row. Remember that one? Anybody remember that one? If you don't, YouTube it, because I guarantee you it's on there. The dog barking. Yeah, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Good one. Does anybody know the dog one? I'm just waiting for one person to say they know it. Okay. All right. Yeah. I need to play that one. I'll probably get a my grandson Aiden started making YouTube videos, and he's being silly. And today he got a copyright claim because he played music in the background. I'm like, he's only got one subscriber, and it's me. So those dogs used to drive Actually, after a while, you do get tired of that song. It don't take long there, Captain Kirk. Hey, back there, mamas, don't let your aliens grow up to be cowboys. And my daughter Erica is all about Nibiru and aliens. Yeah, when I die, I think my kids, when they stand up, if they can compose themselves long enough, the stories they're going to tell about me are, I just hope I can hear them wherever I'm at. The hippo song. I don't know the hippo song. Are you making fun of me? Yeah, I'm watching my dog laugh on live streams. Yeah, bark. I mean, yeah. Hey, at least I told somebody the other day, I said, you know, when I die, my kids have all kinds of photos. We have all kinds of photos of each other. They can go back and watch my YouTube videos because most of them have never watched my YouTube videos. So now they can go back and go, is that really what he did with his time? He made YouTube videos? Okay, I believe you. I'm just kidding. I don't know the song though, but I will later because I'm going to play it. Because if I don't know something, I got to play it. We could play music trivia too, like Lonnie and John and their wives did that time. Hey, what's up, SHTF? You didn't even wake up Man Mountain Link. He's probably having beer bottles thrown at him by his uncle still. For those of you who don't know, Scrapping, Hoarding, Tinker, and Fun, he's got his own channel where he melts down metals and makes stuff with them. And I'm waiting for him to make a mold of Man Mountain Link. So when he does, I'll let y'all know because that'll probably be one everybody wants to bid on. Yeah, you believe it. Yeah, SHTF, he asked me to quit mentioning the thing that you got in the mail and I got in the mail. I think he's worried the ATF's going to bust his door down. So, yeah, just make one of Bob the Cat or something. He'll buy it from you probably at whatever your asking price is. Too funny, too funny. Oh, you guys are good. I love it. I love it. Hey, if we get past 16, I got a new record. I've passed 450 subscribers. Whoa! After my rap video in the morning for Shed Flips, they'll probably all unsubscribe because I am not Eminem and I am not Dr. Dre, but I am going to have fun with it. So y'all tune in tomorrow to that video. Hopefully Lonnie pops in and likes it too. I bought some more stuff from him today too. He had an LBJ bobblehead, a vintage LBJ, Lyndon Baines Johnson, President of the United States during Vietnam, bobblehead or thing in a box. And he also had a Barry Goldwater one, but I bought it because LBJ's Texas. I like everything Texas. He was mad he had to work last night. Yeah, it's taken 9 months to get to the halfway mark. Crazy o'clock here. No, I would usually try to release it at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's what, noon your time? No, wait a minute. That's not. It's midnight your time. You used to stay up late there, Nate. Sometimes I'd catch up at 2 in the morning watching my videos. Oh, yeah. LeBron James is not vintage, my friend. That is not vintage. LBJ. I actually saw LBJ's funeral procession from the trailer park in Austin, Texas, Royal Palms, when he went by on his way out to the airport to go to Washington to lay in state when I was young, my teenage years. I was up till 3 a.m. last night. Well, I didn't put out I put out a video today, but I don't think it was that early. You didn't see his listing of LBJ because Bobby bought it. He showed it in his video just a little while ago. That and the Barry Goldwater and some other he bought a lot of vintage stuff. I got the Rugrats watches. I got the Alf hat, which is back there on Alf. And that's from like 1998 or 9. And the Rugrats watches, Alicia and Erica haven't seen those yet. They're brand new in the box from 1998. 2 Rugrats watches, and you guys used to watch that. Y'all loved Rugrats, Chucky, and all that good stuff. In case y'all didn't know, Erica and Alicia in the house are my 2 oldest daughters. They're like, what are y'all, 52 and 51 right now, aren't you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That would make me really old. Royal Palm. I know you did. I know you did. I knew your family. I knew your family. I didn't live there at the same time, though. Yeah, I just finished watching Lonnie's videos when I saw TheCapGuy was live. Still do. You still watch Rugrats? Angelica and Chucky and I forgot all the other names. What are they? Now you're gonna make me get them. I thought these might be cool presents because they're vintage and they've never been opened, and they got Mott's on them, which y'all know that's applesauce. Look at that, brand new in the package from 1998. Yep, that's correct. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. I have the back of a 70-year-old. Does that count? Yeah, I know your pain there, kiddo. And you got almost a 3-year-old that takes it out of you too. You need 900 watch hours. I think I'm 1100 there, SHTF, but I'm still over 500 subs from 1,000 to get that $6 a month that we'll be getting. Right there with you, Erica. You got a bad back too, huh? Man, you old folks. I don't know. No, you're not. We talked about it before there, Mr. Nate. You're gonna keep on doing it, and so am I. So am I. Tommy, Phil, Lil, Chucky, Angelica. Okay, there you go. That's right, Tommy. Hey, Tommy. He was a little one, wasn't he? Okay. There you go. There you go. But that's pretty cool. I really like that. And I got 2 of these for like $11.99. That's a good price for 1998 vintage watches that ain't been out of the package. And the Alfat I got for $9.99, and it's in from the 90s. That's pretty cheap too. I just had to make up my mind whether I wanted the red one or the green one, and I took the green one because he's an alien. Aliens aren't red. Less viewing time, the time I spent editing. Well, when you get up to like 3,000 listings available, then you can go ahead and do what you want. But man, you need to make videos. You got really good with the editing and stuff. Just keep doing them, buddy. You got to have something to occupy your time too. Not that you ain't busy enough, but I mean, you can always go out and put the brush to Pippa and the other horse. I never can remember the other horse's name. And I still haven't seen any carrots in Jeremy. When those of you don't know Nate, when his videos, Drifter Thrifters, check them out. When he comes home and he pulls out carrots and throws them on the ground, he has a cow. Jeremy is his name, and that's a bad name in our house. I won't get into that. But Ellie and Pippa, they come running, the 2 horses and the cow, and usually Jeremy beats the horses to the food, and it's just fun watching them because it's just fun. It's just fun to watch them come running like little dogs to come get fed. I got the subs, and at 3.1K watch hours, it's going to suck if I miss the mark. What do you mean miss the mark? You got a deadline on this or something? End of the year or something? Well, y'all need to go check out Scrapping, Hoarding, Tinkering Fun. Help him get some hours. They are so cute. Yeah, they are. And the dogs, too. I love Dodger, too. Now, I do get a little seasick when he puts that GoPro on him and he goes chasing Frisbees or discs. I get a little like, oh, I'm getting dizzy because he runs and he's just bouncing all over the place. And I get motion sick. So I'm like, I'm glad I'm not on his back. Captain Kirk, have you been to any other galaxies lately? What's going on in Maryland? Yeah, let's do that. Where's everybody at? We know that Lissa lives in Ohio. Scrapping, Hoarding, Tinkering Fun lives in Delaware. Nate lives in Australia. Alicia and Erica live here. Karen lives here. Lori lives in Texas. Captain Kirk lives in Maryland. Angie lives in Florida. Who else am I missing? Tanya, where do you live? Oklahoma. Oh, you're in Oklahoma? We're at in Oklahoma. Thank you, Nate. I will watch it after the show. He just posted the video or sent me a clip of them eating. Where in Oklahoma do you live, Tanya? I enjoy YouTube, though. First of the year, they raised from 4K. Oh, I've heard rumors of it. I didn't know they were going to do it. Wrong side of the road. Yeah, Tulsa. Okay. You know who else lives up there is Kittenville Brick. He lives in the Tulsa area, Wasso. And I live in Yukon. I did know that they are going to put ads on even channels that are not monetized. Well, is that going to help us? Get ads. I don't want to have an ad and not be able to be monetized. Why do you get to advertise on my channel if I ain't getting paid $6 for it? Y'all sit in the wrong side of the car. When we were in the Navy, we were in Perth. I was in a taxi cab with a buddy of mine from Illinois. We were going to get a condo. We were going out the first night, and then we got a condo and pretended we were civilians, took leave and vacation, and just stayed away from the ship who was anchored off of Fremantle. And we were in the taxi, and the driver, you could hear it on the radio, and they were yelling. All the other taxi drivers were yelling, "Watch out for these Yanks! They've rented cars, and these Pelicans are driving on the wrong side of the road." So there you go. Yes, they mentioned they're going to add add-ons and non-monetized channel. Wow, man. Oh, you know what? My grandson Aiden is running out there in Yukon at that track up there by the Express Personnel Farm, the Budweiser Clydesdale Farm. He's been running up there the last few weeks. He's not that good, but one of their neighbors is in the Nationals. He's 5 years old, and he's in the novice Nationals for BMX. We have a relative by marriage from Minnesota that was the world champion motocross rider for years. His name is Ryan Dungy, and he is my kid's mama's in-law's son. Let's put it that way. They put ads on if you use copyright music. Wow. Struck steering wheel on Aussie side says it freaks him out. Aussie side. Yeah. The postal carriers here, they do have steering wheels on the other side because they got to reach mailbox. Yep, that's true. And I don't know. There's some though that have it on the where we have it, and they have to sit on the other side. I don't know how you drive a car on that side when you're sitting on the other side, but hey, I'm not a mail carrier, so UPS, not USPS. And I never was a driver for UPS. I was a driver for Purolator Courier, who was based in Indianapolis. That's where their hub was. Their corporate was in Basking Ridge, New Jersey. And then Emory bought us, and their hub was in Dayton, Ohio. And I went up there one time on a DC-8. And then Emory later bought all those companies. I've driven in both. Used to commute 30 minutes to work in the snow in Canada. So in Canada, they drive on the right side like normal people, right? I'll get some kind of smart aleck answer for that since it was a smart aleck response or question. So where does anybody I missed on where they live? Captain Kirk, did you get out of the room? I know you live in Maryland. SHTF lives in Delaware. Did I miss anybody? Kittenville, I know like I said, he's in Tulsa. He took third in the Nationals. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch him because about 3 months ago, this grandson of mine, Aiden, he couldn't even ride a bike. And he's been doing good, but he hadn't been winning the races. By the end, anywhere we went together, I drove as a girlfriend was so crap at driving. But she was 23. Boy, I'm not touching that. There's too many women in this chat for me to touch women driving. They ain't going there. Anybody else got any questions or anything they want to talk about? We can play music trivia if you want. I'll come up with a song and y'all tell me who sang it. Easy. Because I'm easy like Sunday morning. Who sings it? Oh, I didn't know you were married before. Did not know that. Well, there's Victoria. Blessed us with her presence. Good answer, Captain Kirk. Good answer. Welcome, Victoria. Victoria has a chat every morning at 6:30. Sometimes I don't wake up till like 6:45 and I join the channel, so I'm never first. And she has like a coffee chat, and they all laugh. And today she was laughing like a silly rabbit. You were laughing a lot. They were making you laugh and being ornery, weren't they? Let's see, what else can I do? Who sang Rhinestone Cowboy? We were doing Christmas stuff. Now I'm doing music. Who's the first that can answer that? Rhinestone Cowboy, 1975. Oh, Victoria did? Okay. Well, I did them earlier. Lori, good job. No, it wasn't Kenny. It was Glenn Campbell. Glenn Campbell. All right. That's easy. Oh, well, I can give you hard ones. I mean, who does Love Train? About 1973, 74, Love Train. Anybody remember that song? Get all aboard, Love Train. There you go, Captain Kirk. Man, you like the music trivia. Yeah, check you out. Of course, we're playing old stuff. All right. Divorce becomes final today. Who sings it? My Divorce becomes, there you go. There you go, Laura, you got it. How about hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. I didn't say I could sing. Didn't Victoria, by the way, you got a great voice. You were doing good this morning. You were singing happy birthday, and I thought you put a lot of effort into that happy birthday song. Anybody know that? Yep, Conway Twitty. There you go. Well, we've been talking about him, haven't we? How about Don't Cry, Daddy? Daddy, please don't cry. She was pretty dumb. That's not nice. That's not nice. Don't cry, Daddy. Daddy, please don't cry. Anybody know? Man, did I stump everybody? Come on now. Daddy, Daddy, please don't cry. Great idea. Great. I'm so excited about people are digging it. Yeah, we did the 15 questions there, Miss Victoria. Angie did it on hers, and then she challenged me, and we did them. And all of us did. You didn't Google that, I hope. I hope nobody's Googling these. I'm just trying to think of stuff as I go. How about shout, shout, shout it all out? These are the things. She gets no respect. He was same breed as Tiger. Well, dang, Nate. Baby doggy. George Jones. Oh, Tears for Fears. Captain Kirk. Man. How about East End Boys and West End Girls? That's an 80s tune for those of you that know the 80s music. East End Boys and West End Girls. Don't be Googling this stuff. I probably should be playing the music, shouldn't I? Man, Captain Kirk, you's a music man. Hello, Michelle. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate it. For those of you that hadn't hit that little thumbs up, that's like a like thing. Y'all need to hit that. And there's out country sales up there in Wisconsin with the cheese curds and all, and the Green Bay Packers, and probably freezing their patooties off. They will mute you on replay, so don't play it. Okay. Thank you, Angie. Then how did Lonnie and John get away with doing music trivia on YouTube? They used to do trivia nights. Yeah, I figured it was freezing. I lived in upstate New York for a couple of years. This Texas boy doesn't belong up north. Congrats, Bobby. A record 18 in here. Woo! Man. Good. I was thinking I was going to take off my shirt to get viewers. Oh, man. That might have taken me the other way. Man. Well, let's see. I'm going to shout out a couple of channels in here. Those that I know make channels. Let's see. Adventures with Victoria. And from what Nana said, you've got like 7,000 views, but not enough hours. So y'all check out Adventures Victoria. Check her out in the morning at 6:30 a.m., but make sure you got coffee in your hand. Angie Resells, and she's doing the 12 Days of Christmas right now, like Ellen DeGeneres, only the sponsors aren't giving away the presents. She is. Check out Scrapping, Hoarding, Tinkering Fun, SHTF, I call it, because it's easier to say. And he's trying to get the hours in before YouTube jumps up. Outcountry Sales and her hubby Mike, check their channels out. Outcountry, I'm subscribed, but what's your son's or your husband's channel, Mike? Something Mike with Mike, like repairing snow machines or something. Tanya Horton, you have a channel too? Yep. Angie Resells. You know what? I don't know how to put wrenches on here, sweetie. How do we do that? Did I miss any Drifter Thrifters? Check Drifter Thrifters out. Flipping Mike, there you go. See, and some people would take that wrong. Doggone that flipping Mike, he did it again. Oh, yeah, never mind. How do I give wrenches there? Somebody tell me. Because I do not know how to do it in a live chat. I don't even see a place where I can give a wrench. All I see is timeouts. In the chat to the right of the corner message, hit the 3 dots. I don't even see 3 dots. You're going to make me put on my reading glasses. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, and then, add as a moderator. Did I give a wrench to somebody? Okay, there we go. All right. Well, I will just do that. So, thank you for helping me, because I've only done lives a few times. And moderator. I'm doing them one at a time here. And they don't say nothing about me being. Now, could y'all see the wrenches? Because I can't. Tell me who I missed. Oh, there's Angie Resells. Nate, did I give you one? Here, I'm going to give you a wrench. Now, when Matt Link comes in, he's not getting one. Okay. Who am I missing that I didn't give a wrench to that wants a wrench? Anybody else want a wrench? Throw your channels out there. Oh, okay. Me. And there's Flippin' Mike. Y'all check out Mike. His channel is pretty new, right, Mike? I know I'm subscribed to it, but anybody else want a wrench that I have not caught? You're going to smash Victoria. Man, she's a nice lady. Don't smash her. Y'all need to check out her coffee thing in the morning. It's actually pretty funny. There's a lot more people in there. But hello, Journey. Journey made it. Wow. George is in the house. Everybody, man, 17, 18. Man, what's going on here? When I first started, it was like 5 minutes in, there were 2 people in here. And then we went into the Christmas stuff. And yeah, when MML gets in here, we time him out. He's been ornery lately. He made fun of me on one of my videos today. There you go. There you go. Angie just popped her channel up there. SHTF. Victoria, all you people out country, go ahead and throw your channels up there. I'm subscribed to all of you, so that's easy for me. You're like being Oprah with the wrenches. Hey, they always give me one. I don't know how they do it. And then I was sitting here trying to figure it out. I was like, how do you give a wrench? I don't see no place to give a wrench. All I saw was how to put somebody in timeout. But guess what? I will put you in timeout if you're naughty. Alicia and Erica, especially you two, if you're still in here. My daughters, by the way, in case y'all didn't know that. My daughters were in the channel. They don't even watch my YouTube videos. You would think they would love their daddy more. Just because I didn't get Alicia, Zach, and the Zach dolls and Kelly from Saved by the Bell back when they were little. You don't know how long Watt will be around. And you added you to Outcountry Sales. What's up with the wrenches? That's why they can put in their channel link so you can subscribe to their channels. You know what? I'm in Oklahoma, and there's only a few of you in Oklahoma, so yeah, you ain't going to hurt me none. Hey, Dave Diggs, how are you doing tonight? Thanks for coming in. Oh, okay. Yes, I do watch them, just not immediately goober. That's my daughter talking to me, y'all. My daughter called me a goober. This is the kid that wore a pumpkin on her head as a child, a plastic pumpkin Halloween thing. So there you go. That's the respect I get raising 3 kids by myself. Good. Hey, by the way, y'all, I said it earlier. Tomorrow morning, I am releasing. Hey, Mike, Dave Diggs just subbed to you. Thank you, sir. Make sure you sub to me. And y'all, I got 21 people in here. I only got 8 likes, so get that thumbs up. I'm doing a rap video that I created for Lonnie Shedflip's channel. I've been buying some stuff from him. And so make sure you watch my video in the morning. And again, disclaimer, I am not Dr. Dre. I am not Snoop Dogg. I am not Wayne Newton. Oh, I'm more Wayne Newton than the other two. And I'm not Eminem, but I'm going to try. We're going to have fun with it. So check it out and give it a thumbs up. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and I need about 1,100 hours, which is forever. Yeah, rap video for an old white man. That's my music's like from mid-'80s backwards, not since then. I mean, Run DMC was about the first rap thing I remember. AK and Machine Gun Kelly. Oh, that's funny. Pretty Boy Floyd, that's more like it. He actually hung around Oklahoma. My grandparents used to talk about him, how he hid in the hills around southwest Oklahoma before they got him. Of course, they all got. But y'all check all the channels out that are in the chat and subscribe to them if you haven't, and watch at least one video of everybody's to make sure the subs stick. I got one from Emily Conway's channel with Nate Drifter Thrifters here a couple weeks ago. 8 in one night, and within 2 days I lost them all because nobody went and watched the video after they subbed. I'm like, you gotta watch one video too. Maybe you'll like them, maybe you won't. I'm trying to be different with Mr. JT. We're trying to be different, and he's if I didn't have him, I wouldn't even do videos because he's so much fun. Oh, I'd better take the glasses off of him. And he's got a new shirt. Dynamite! Hey, y'all. How y'all doing out there in not Oklahoma land? Oh, except for Tanya and Erica and Alicia and Karen. Y'all are in Oklahoma. And Kittenville, if he's still here playing with Legos. Anyway, I'm going to be rapping in the morning. Y'all check me out because I'm pretty cool. Yeah. Or this goober behind me with his hand in my back might be. Hey, Cap Guy, get rid of that alien back there. Send him to Captain Kirk. He'll take care of him. Oh, my goodness. Maybe I'll put a new shirt on him, too, before then. But you gained 5. There you go. There you go. But did they go away, or did you get to keep them? I mean, did they actually watch a video? Because I think that's what I've heard. You got to watch a video after you sub within 48 hours, and you lose the sub. I don't know all the YouTube, how it sticks and don't stick, but that's what I've heard. And now I'm hearing bad news. You got to get 8,000 hours by the end of the year, or 4,000 by the end of the year. You got to get 8,000 after. I'll be trying to get hours forever. Yeah, I didn't have 37 or 38 like you did today, but yeah, I'll take it. And one of your, I'm trying to remember her name now. One of the people that I saw in your feed that you had live this morning said she's quitting YouTube. That's too bad, because I just started watching a little bit of her videos, and people don't need to be mean. We're all trying to help each other, and that's the key to YouTube, is these smaller channels like us. I think all of us in this room are smaller, need to be helping each other grow. You can't always rely on the bigger channels to help you. Although there is somebody I heard Harry Tornado shouted out the other day, and he's put up like 5 videos. And he's already passed me. So, you know, sometimes it is who you know and not what you know, or how good your content is. And I have, in answer to your question list, I have 2.9. I need 1,100. So I'm closer on the hours than I am the subs. I'm like 450 subs, something like that. Oh, okay. All right. That's good, because that's the rumor that's out there, Angie. SHTF was talking about it a while ago. I hope that don't happen, because at least not till I get to 8,000. So 8 hours. I have 2,900 hours and 5. Last I checked, 452 subs, I believe. I'll check it right now while I'm on here. And I mean, not too long ago I had 300, and like Nate said, I was whining but yeah, 452 is my subs. So I'm not even a 500. And you know, the way I feel about these videos, I mean, I know getting 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, you're not going to get much money. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because I enjoy entertaining with JT. I enjoy teaching people what I know, and no reseller knows everything. I learn by comping. That's how I learn. I mean, those plush that I bought and I've made over 300 and something dollars on. I mean, I had no clue that stuff was worth that much, and normally I would have looked past that stuff. Mary Kay makeup, I would have looked past months ago, and now I just look at stuff and I comp it. The wrestling shirt I sold the other day for $100, wouldn't even have thought about it. But you got to comp things when you think it has some kind of value. And then the other thing is, I like teaching, and not every person that does YouTube is a good videographer or creator or good in front of a camera. But the same way, there's a lot of people that can make excellent videos that aren't great pickers. They don't know really much about picking. So there's very few that know both sides of it really well. And I'm not going to, talk about names or anything of people that I think are really good or really bad. But, we all have our opinions. But in my opinion, if you're brave enough to get in front of the camera and put out a video, and you're a friendly person and humble, then we should support you and each other and help each other grow. I mean, that's the name of the game. I know it's almost impossible to watch everybody's videos every day. And there are certain people I watch semi-regularly when I'm listing or something, like y'all do, I'm sure. But, the bottom line is to help each other, not be ugly to each other, not make fun of each other, and try to grow each other's channels, because we're all just trying to take another step in, I guess, in life, if that sounds corny, but that's the way I see it. And I'm old, so there you go. Hey, good night there, Country Sales. I'll expect my cheese curds from you and Mike soon. And cheddar I prefer, but I'll take either. Horrible editing and adding graphics. Yeah, and I didn't know how to I don't know how. I'm not a great editor, but I'm learning as I go, and I've had help with that. So Karen's helped me some, Nate's helped me some. but I'm not a great editor, and I know I'm not a great videographer. I do think I'm easily entertaining, but I do think I'm a pretty good picker. But again, I comp stuff, so I know I'm an expert at some things, and some things I just, like somebody told me one time, you just get lucky. You go to sales and you step into poo poo and you come out smelling like a rose, and you buy something for $25 and sell it for $100. I'm like, night, kiddo. I love you too. And get Miss Everly to bed. Tell her I love her too. But anyway, yeah, I do get pretty lucky sometimes with some of the stuff I pick, and don't, I have no clue it's going to sell for what it does. But I've lived a long life, so I kind of know a little bit about a lot of things. But as far as reselling, nobody knows everything. You just keep learning, and that's part of it. That's part of it. But it's all about attitude, I think, and it's all about having fun and being able to laugh at yourself. That's part of it as well. And as far as eBay goes, I mean, ship fast, have good customer service. You're going to make mistakes, and you're going to get dinged, and you're going to deal with people that aren't exactly good buyers or friendly buyers or trying to scam you, and you got to deal with all that crap. But yeah, Nate and Carms his wife are going to go out and do some videos now that they're in the heat part of their season, and do some thrifting out in the outback. And we'll watch that. Good night, Erica. Love you, babe. Is Alicia still in here, or she took off too? And Karen, you ain't mentioned your name. Anybody? So are you still in here? Karen's a real estate broker, so she might be doing real estate. I don't know. My daughter's sending me pictures of stuff she wants for Christmas. My youngest daughter. She wants a Galaxy. What was it? Galaxy Samsung S10. True, Lissa. A lot of the research is about educating others on things to help them learn about. Yeah. I mean, in mine, if you watch my channel and you see what I sell, maybe how I present it's not as exciting as some of the others. Sometimes I do it live. Sometimes I show you pictures. But it's about the diversity. I think diversity is what drives your sales, and you got to have a lot of different things. If you just sell one thing, you're not going to sell a lot of stuff unless that's hot. You're not getting a gut punch every time you put something out. I'm proud of you, buddy. Yeah, and I'm doing more lives, and Nate's done. He's done lives. We did a live the other day, but he told me that I'm the one that gets the hours when I'm the one that invites him to the live, even though he mentioned it. So yeah, he needs to do more lives. But Nate's biggest issue is there's Sarah, my youngest daughter's in the house. Man, all my daughters in my chat on the same night. Man, I might even sing. Fly me to the moon. Let me. Never mind. Good night, Sarah. Sarah's already gone. Nate's problem is Nate's on Australia, and they're ahead of us. They're a day ahead of us. So love you too, kiddo. I'll look at that thing you sent me later. And tell your son not to be making no more 7-year-old not to be making no more YouTube videos. I saw Instagram today. They're changing their rules up, and you got to be at least 13 to post a video on Instagram. I think in 2021. So I didn't know kids were posting videos on Instagram. I do TikToks myself, but my turn. Who hangs his cowboy hat? Is there no place to lie it flat? Well, welcome to the channel. And I got a bunch of cowboy hats. There's one back here on the Alien, and there's one up there. No, and I don't have room in answer to your question. And then I got my George Strait one right here. There you go. In case y'all didn't know, that's riding a horse or a bull. And I don't wear cowboy hats because I don't wear pantalones. And for those you don't speak Spanish, that's pants. When I retired from UPS and management, I had to dress up every day. And I swore when I retired, I wouldn't wear pants. And I've been retired almost 3 years, and I've wore pants 2 times on a plane because we flew in first class. And you have to on the American Airlines standby tickets that we fly on, and a funeral. That's it. When it's snow on the ground and 30 degrees, I'm in shorts. All right, enough of that. I'm not being a crocodile monkey. I'm just saying, man, that's a nice hat. Yeah, and I've had that for a long time. I have a lot of hats. And the cap guy doesn't just sell caps, although I do have about 500 on eBay. I do a lot more than hats. I probably know more about sports jerseys than anything. I'm an expert at sports jerseys. And I have a ton of sports jerseys. And I have my own collection of Texas Longhorn, Dallas Cowboys, one Cardinals. That's a Pat Tillman, Arizona Cardinal, because I lived out there when he played football before he got killed in Afghanistan. And what else do I have? Thunder. And there you go. Rodham Cowboy. Yeah, I couldn't even stand a mechanical bull, let alone a real bull. When I lived on a farm in Oklahoma, one of the times I've lived here many times, I was out. We had a horse that somebody had in our corral. They didn't have a place to put it, so we had an open corral, and we let them put it in there. And I said, "Can I ride the horse?" But the horse didn't have a saddle, and I can ride bareback, so I didn't care. I went out there, and I put each one of my kids on with a leader rope, and I walked them around with the horse. And the horse was a stud, so he was fine. And then I put my little one on there. At the time, Sarah was like 2 years old. And their mother had said when she left, "Do not put them kids on that horse. I don't care if you ride it, but don't put my kids on that horse." And I put her up there and walked her around, but she barely could hang on. She was only a couple years old. So I jumped up on her, but without a saddle on this stud, there was a gas meter, and I stood on it. And when I jumped over the horse to get on him, I kicked him in the flank, and he started bucking, and we went for a ride, and he threw us. And all I could do was grab her like this and turn sideways so I didn't crush her. And I knocked the wind out of myself, but she was okay. And I said, when I got up, I was scared because I was like, "Okay, guys, do not tell your mother that I had you on the horse and the horse threw me and Sarah." She pulls up in the driveway, and the oldest two go running 90 mile an hour. Guess what? The horse threw Sarah off. I was in the doghouse after that. You're in the 400 club and do lives. There's a question, Bobby. Ask if there's something people specialize in, if they just do mishmash and everything. Just need to go before we come chat in your lives. All right, I'm going backwards here, trying to figure out all these questions. All right. There's a question, Bobby. Ask if there is something people specialize in, or if they just mishmash. Okay. Yeah, mine is jerseys, although I'm the cap guy. I know more about jerseys, but I don't find them as much as I used to. So tell me some of the things that you guys sell, you ladies and gentlemen. And I source everything, but specialize or that you have the most knowledge of, so we can actually probably network and help each other with those things. I do know a lot about ball caps. I know a lot about jerseys. So tell me things y'all know about, or the things that you like to source or that you think you make the most money off of. Nate, you've done really well on the lives where you've joined in, so you should not be afraid of it. You just got to jump out there, buddy. The water's warm. And you do fine when you're on camera. And you don't have a problem talking, although you probably don't talk as much as I do. Not many people do. So anybody? I was selling ephemera, but got out of it. I'm trying to get into hats now. Don't have much listed right now. Do you have a lot of hats, Victoria? Like, you talking about like ball caps or like fedoras or cowboy hats or what? Anybody else? You look for everything? I mean, obviously, I'm looking for vintage concert shirts. I saw Rally Roots put out some vintage shirts tonight, but I'm not spending $500-600 and taking chances on shirts that I can find on my own. Ball caps. The ball caps that you want to look for, in my mind, are the 3-striped old mesh trucker hats. Those are number one. And then anything in the snapback of a hat. I don't have a snapback in here, but on a cap with a plastic snap on the back, if it says K Products in it or Louisville Manufacturing, it's probably a good hat to grab. And it also, if it has tobacco or agricultural like John Deere or International Harvester, any of those kind of things, feed stores, those are really valuable hats. Some of them hats go to, I mean, Kodiak Tobacco, if you got that hat, the right hat, especially with 3 stripes on it, you're talking $300. But the best place to find those, other than, I mean, you can find once in a while at a yard sale, thrift store. Get out in the rural areas of your states and find the old farmers that still have them. And that's where you're going to find those old ball caps. A lot of them. Yeah. And Captain Kirk worked in a toy store, so he knows a lot about toys and cards. By the way, Captain Kirk, I put the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I sold one card, but I didn't want to go through hundreds of cards, so I put them on an auction, and I've got watchers on both of them, and they end another day or two. They're all from the 90s to up to 2010, and some are in better shape than others. Most of them are in pretty good shape, but none are graded or anything. But I bet there's some jewels in there. I just didn't want to take the time to do it. But I started at $49 per 10, and there's at least 150 cards in each one. So hopefully I've got them priced to where they'll go up. But I've got 2 watchers on the Pokemon and 1 on the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Mostly ceramic, pottery, and figurines. Tanya, I have a bunch of Lennox jewel collection stuff that I find, and when I find it, I buy that. The nativity set, that's worth some money. I found a little jewelry as a kid and specialized in jewelry. See, and I know nothing about jewelry, so that's irrigation and farm supplies. Oh yeah, the hats you mean, Nate? Yeah, and you've got a Ford New Holland one. Have you ever sold that one? Okay. Good night, Lori. Appreciate you coming in. Okay. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate you, Dave Diggs. Coca-Cola sign. I found a vintage knee-high sign. It's a door push the other day at a yard sale for $4. Put it on eBay and sold it for $199. I did not know it was. I didn't think it was real because there's so many fakes out there. And as soon as that lady said it was my mama's or my grandma's, and I grabbed it and looked at it and I knew it was old. But I didn't think it had that much value. Those trading card games are best sold in large groups. Too many cards to go through and confusing as to what makes the money. Yeah, and that's what I did. I just put it in a group and said, I paid $10 a 10. I've already made $9 off one card, and I just listed like 8 of them, and one of them sold for $10. So I'm almost in profit on that one. So if I get them sold for $49, I made decent money. And if they get a home run off of them, good for them. If not, you got a bunch of cards from the 90s and early 2000s. I better get to bed. It's almost 11:30. Yeah. Are you going to do you do them on weekends, the 6:30 a.m. things in Victoria? Hey, listen, I don't. Night, Victoria. Listen, give me your eBay store names. I like to follow the eBay stores. That way I can see what you're selling and what you have in case I want to buy something. I bought 4 things from Lonnie in the last few days and 1 from John. I'm going to try something. The thing I bought from John, I won't tell you, but I bought it for my videos. It's going to be pretty fun if it works right. It'll be a good enhancement to my video. I'll freak y'all out. John's Cincinnati Picker, by the way. So listen, do you mind telling us what your eBay store is so I can see if you got anything I want to buy or see what you're selling? Mine is all one word, Texas 43 Blue. And if you want to, am I typing? Nope. Because I'm from Texas. I was 43 when I started that, and I have blue eyes. There you go. How about that? Nana loves thrifting. That's your eBay store. Nana loves. Well, hell, I love thrifting. Oh, but I wasn't nothing like I am now. 43 is for the year he was born. Now, my mom was born in 42 there, buddy. I was born in 59. Tiki Gal Treasures. Tiki Gal. I got to put these in my saved sellers. I've got all the channels that I follow, like Commonwealth and Lonnie and all them. I've got theirs. Kitty Mom 1. And I don't make the name. Get me off this. I didn't make the name. My boyfriend did. Kitty Mom 1. Okay, you must have a lot of cats. You and Man Mountain Link. So is that the expensive store or the cheap store? Because I can't buy the expensive stuff. Yeah, mine's eBay, Michelle. Texas 43 Blue, and I have about 3,500 listings right now on eBay, and my phone ain't dinged that much tonight. Let me see if I've sold anything since I've been on here that I didn't hear. Nope. I think I've got 8 sales today. Nothing like yesterday, but it's Friday night. I follow you. Okay. You follow my eBay store? Okay. I said that's Tanya and Michelle. I'm trying to streamline my ads now. That's expensive store. The cheap store is crap. Okay. That's fine. I mean, mine's all kinds. And most of mine is probably buy it now. I do have some auctions, but that's on stuff either that I know has high value. I want to see how high it goes, or no, not football. I was born in Kansas, raised in Oklahoma and Texas, and I consider myself Texan even though I wasn't born there. We used to always have a saying, I'm Texan by choice, not by accident or birth. But and I've lived in Oklahoma probably off and on longer than anything else. Since posted 2 yesterday. Good thing. And you got some more listings too, Nate. That's good. That's good. I'm glad that it's working out for you. Thought the same about Journey. I have 2 stores. One is Nana Loves Thrifting and the Etsy shop. I've never sold on Etsy. The only other place I've tried other than Marketplace is Poshmark. And I had 2 purses on there. One was a Coach, and the other was a Prada that I found out at the Goodwill bins, and it had a little bit of wearing under the strap, the handle strap, and it was green, like a lime green, and some lady wanted it. Everybody tried to scam me because I was new to that platform. Like any other platform, when you're new, people are trying to, hey, send me a message in my Gmail and I'll pay you. And because I was an eBay seller, I knew better than that. So I finally no offers that were worthy, so I put them on eBay. The Coach got pulled down by eBay, said it was fake. But the Prada, I got $75 for that $2 find, and even with the defect on it, she wanted it. She loved it. So hey, the one I want to find is Louis Vuitton at a thrift store, cheap, that they don't know about. But I've never found one of them. I'm doing better than. Yeah, I mean, Facebook, I guess part of that is people either coming to your house or you going to meet them and they don't show up and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was a nice flip. What's I guess maybe I should ask that, because it matters on cost of goods versus what you sell it for. My best flip ever, I'm trying to think of the highest dollar amount, probably $450 for some tennis shoes, but I paid up for those, and then I found some diving gear that I sold for $450. But for cost of goods versus it, I'd say probably that $199 sign for $4. I've sold stuff, video games for $150 off of $2 buys and stuff like that. But if you watch my channel, I mean, these plush, that frog the other day and all that. That cow. Oh, you sold the couch. You get $60 for it. Oh, you sold the chair and the couch, or just the couch, Sarah? Oh, I thought you were selling the chair too. Or did you get both of them sold? Oh, I thought you were selling the chair too. My daughter got some other furniture, so now she's selling her other furniture. Don't sell the recliner. My mom needs it. For you, Nate. I'm sitting outside 36 degrees. Yeah, Nate's out there. And is it still hot out there? The lounge chair is what I'm talking about. Okay. Nate, by the way, you never did tell me how much did you get, how much rain did you end up with in inches? Because I don't understand centimeters and all that stuff, or liters. Ready, steady, sell. I saw a sweater for $650. Bought it for $1. That was my sweater, Ready, steady. Shouldn't you give me half of that? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My $100 snowmobile flip out on out county sales sold for $900. Oh, wow. You know, that's one thing when I lived in upstate New York, I always wanted to do is ride a snowmobile. They had bars out in the middle of nowhere, and I never got to do that because the company I worked for closed and we had to leave. Near freezing would be good. Yeah, it's pretty cold here. I'll tell you what the temperature is. Right now in Yukon, Oklahoma, it is 52 and feels like 48. And tomorrow's high is 55. Oh, 7 inches of rain. Man, that filled your tanks up, didn't it? Will they hold that much rain? If y'all don't know, Nate Drifter Thrifters lives on a farm and he doesn't have water. He has to get either rainwater runoff or catchment or go pay for it. So they got 7 inches of rain the other day. So that's good. That saved you about $350. You wish Sarah, my daughter, is on here and she started doing eBay a little bit, and she sold some Simpson stuff and some other stuff for decent money. But yeah, $650 sweater. That's a home run there, as I call them. It's cold in Old Banker's Heart here. I have 5 tanks. Biggest one's 23,000. So are they, as the 7 inches fill that up? I don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. I've always had running water or a well. Luckily, someone I sold for the same amount when I comped it, or sold it anyway, too little. Yeah, ready, steady. I did that with some Russell Westbrook when he left town. He donated some tennis shoes to a Goodwill, and I bought them, and I paid like $120 per pair. And the first 2 I put on eBay, within 10 minutes, I had like $200 offers above what I was asking. And I thought it was a scam, but it turned out they were what they call band shoes. They're demo shoes, and they don't have the Nike SKU code in them. And they were probably worth $1,000 a piece. And the same thing with Selvage 501s, brand new. I had 2 pair a few years ago from a storage clean out that a lady sold to me for $10 a pair. And I sold 1 pair for $300, and I probably could have got $800 or $900 for them. And I didn't know until after I sold them that what I had. But I mean, for $10 into $300, I was happy. But you know, I could have made a lot more. A Funko Pop for 110. Man, that's good. I've sold Funko Pops for like 50 something, but never for 110. Although that new Thor Loki, pronunciation Loki, is doing really well. I'm making some money on them. Wow, Coogie. And I've got some Coogie pants, and I haven't done much with those. Best sweater, Coogie. Huh. There you go. Cap for 150. Yeah, I know you keep rubbing my nose in it, but you don't sell near the amount of caps I sell. But good for you. I'm glad you did. Now sell that Ford New Holland one, or send it to me and I'll sell it. And I'll split it with you. Ragnarok. Oh, you're making fun of yeah. I have never watched Thor and a lot of the other stuff that I sell, like Minecraft, or I've never seen some of the shows like Harry Potter or what's that other one that is similar to Harry Potter that I always get confused? Lord of the Rings and um, Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers and X-Men. I've never watched any of that stuff. We had Underdog and Pink Panther and Roadrunner and Tom and Jerry when I was a kid. And what was a chicken? I'm not a chicken hawk. You're not a chicken hawk. I said, boy. I said, boy. Foghorn Leghorn. There you go. And Leave It to Beaver and Gilligan's Island and all that stuff. I'm old. Thor and Marvel's awesome and Harry Potter. Yeah, I've never. Now, I do love Game of Thrones. That's what all them Funko Pops back there are. Every one of them's Game of Thrones. And I do love me some Game of Thrones. And Yellowstone. I wish Yellowstone was on more. I wish they wouldn't keep those seasons too far apart. And The Sopranos, big Soprano and Sons of Anarchy fan. You've enjoyed the mispronounced words. Hey, I can spell. I mean, if I don't know the show, I'm going to mispronounce it. I might mispronounce it. I mean, it's like names nowadays. Used to, everybody was Bob and David and Jeff and Mary, and now it's, what's your name? Taquisha. Taquisha, how do you spell that? Or even Erica or something. How do you spell that now? Erika. Okay, well, that's not really how it's spelled. Has a wall of Game of Thrones behind him. Yep. And it's not the ice wall either, because there's some dragons and some other stuff up there, and of course Daenerys, the love of my life, Daenerys. I'm kidding. My favorite was Yogi Bear, Roadrunner, and the Jetsons. My boy Jetson. Rock roll, Reggie. Oh, that's Scooby Doo. Any of y'all remember? Oh, wait a minute. What a goober. Oh, okay. My wife sells T-shirts for reasonable prices, $15.20, that we get from thrift stores around 2 to 4. Yeah, I just found a wrestling shirt the other day, a Scott Steiner in a thrift store, Goodwill, for $3.33 and sold it for $98.99. Who knew? Had no clue. Underdog Journey. You never watched that. I'm old. I don't watch that stuff. Yeah, I don't either. Yogi Bear, Roadrunner. Hey, boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo. Roadrunner. Me. Read the comment before it. Kung Fu. Oh, yeah, Kung Fu. Kung Fu. Hey, grasshopper. If you can grab the pebble from my hand. Kwai Chang King. Yep, I remember that. On his never wanting to fight, but always beating everybody up. That was before Texas Ranger. His boy Elroy. Yep. Hong Kong. Now, I don't know Hong Kong Fooey. I know who it is. And I remember what was those guys, those racers on Saturday? They had the haunted house and the different ones. I forgot what they were. And then Banana Splits. How about Banana Splits? Y'all remember Banana Splits or the Archies and all that stuff? What was it? He was the man. Do y'all remember Lancelot Lake Secret Chimp? Ooh, Matahari. Wait up, Matahari. And his voice was always like delayed, like in a Japanese movie. I didn't say you were old. You did. And it is a new show. Well, it ain't that old. Hong Kong Fooey Underdog was an older cartoon. Yeah, and some of the other cartoons too were what else? What am I thinking of? Mighty Mouse. That was a good one. Mighty Mouse. Here I come to save the day. See, we're going down memory lane. And Super Chicken. I used to know that song. What's that song? Now you got to make me go crazy with Super Chicken. Sing it for us there, Captain Kirk. Something about a licking Super Chicken. I don't know. Bullwinkle and Rocky. Slowpoke Rodriguez. I didn't know that. I knew Frito Bandito or Speedy Gonzalez. Speedy Gonzalez. Pink Panther. Yep. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. When you're something, call Super Chicken. Mr. Magoo. Oh, Mr. Magoo. Never could see. And I loved Heckle and Jekyll. That's another one. Heckle and Jekyll. Now, you need to go back and watch Super Chicken. There was a song. Now, Inspector Gadget was more when my kids were little, with his long old arms. And we loved, like, we used to watch, like, Mr. Bean and stuff, too. Cousin of Speedy Gonzalez. Okay, all right. There you go. Crazy noises you can get a YouTuber to do for free entertainment. Hey, let's just say I'm not shy. I don't. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at, right? Now I'm wanting to know the Super Chicken song. It's still stuck in my head. Thank you, Captain Kirk. Super Chicken song. For Super Chicken. For Super Chicken. Here we go. I remember it now. Yeah. Me and my kids, we would their mom would be out at the bingo hall or something, and me and the little girls would be at the house, and I had this deep fryer, and I would make homemade onion rings, and we'd salt them up and have ketchup, and we would sit and watch Mr. Bean, and y'all that know Mr. Bean, he don't speak much, and we would just roll and laugh and laugh. It was such a good memory, such a good memory. And I love Mr. Bean because he just did some of the funniest stuff and didn't have to hardly say a word. Kind of like Carol Burnett. Carol Burnett and Tim Conway and Harvey Korman, they were some of the funniest people ever, ever. Super Chicken, what years? Super Chicken, I just had it up. I would say that was 70s, right, Captain Kirk? Yeah, I would say Super Chicken Wikipedia. Yeah, I would say 70s. Let's see. It debuted in 67 on ABC. There you go. Debuted in September of 67 on ABC. Yeah. Tim Conway was hilarious. Mrs. Wiggins, don't push it at the button. Mrs. Wiggins, don't. Hello? Hello? Mr. Don't push it at the button. Hey, it's Fat Albert. 67. You don't remember Fat Albert and the it wasn't one of my favorite shows, but I remember it. Leave It to Beaver was my favorite, like, kid show. And Gomer Pyle. All right, you lame brains, you idiots, you knuckleheads, move it, move it, move it. Man, where this channel has gone. Now, you don't remember Super Chicken? Yeah, I mean it. You would remember the song if you heard it. You need to YouTube it after you're done. Just YouTube Super Chicken. You'll know it. I promise you. Hey, it's Fat Albert. And I got a song for you. Kind of like Fred Sanford. All in the Family. Sanford and Son. All them good shows. Saturday Night. And when Saturday Night Live was funny, John Belushi. Shark Graham. Knock. Shark Graham. 96 and 86, and then I worked at restaurants. 86 took a new meaning. 86. My first daughter was born in 86. I was 27. Plastic Man. Now, I don't know that one, Tanya. Plastic Man, you got me on that one. We have gone down a deep rabbit hole. Yes, Land Shark. There you go. John Belushi. When I was in the Navy, I was in A school in San Diego, and some girl from Wisconsin, we were going to go out, and she said, you remind, she thought I was funny, and she said, you remind me of John Belushi, and I didn't go out with her after that because John Belushi was fat and I wasn't. I was like, I took offense to that. Now I'm fat. So anyway, Candygram. There you go. Candygram. Oh, that's another one. Blazing Saddles. Candygram for Mongo. It's true. It's true. We're not going there. Is it true? It's true. Hey, Tex Ma'am. What's your name, Tex Ma'am? Tex Ma'am? Are you in the show? Get your feet off my stage. Transformers. I've never watched Transformers. Never watched it. I mean, I know what it is, but I've never sat and watched it before. I'm sure it was good. I'm sure if I was little, I would have watched it too. Did not. Did not. And some of them are valuable, though. So I guess most of y'all are youngins. I know Sarah is because she's mine. And I know Nate's in his 40s. Lissa and Tanya and Ready Steady and Angie are all in their 20s. I guess me and Captain Kirk are the only young ones in here, or old ones in here. Right, Captain? There goes a subscriber. I'm just kidding. When I was in love with Bobby, you can see a few. When I was in love with Bobby, you can see a few above me. When you were in love with Bobby, how come you never told me this, Nate? Candygram Shark, Bobby. You can see a few above me. Land Shark. Banana Man. I don't know Banana Man. What is Banana Man? Is that something from Australia? And Young Guns was when Westerns had changed. My brother loved Young Guns. I didn't watch the new Westerns. Double Nickel. 55. Man. You and Sammy Hagar. I can't drive 55. When I hear that song, it just makes me want to push that pedal and go faster. You're in your 40s. I know you are. You've mentioned that before in one of your shows. Oh, yeah. Grade 8. Grape 8. The Grape 8. Yep, I remember him. UK. Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't know that one. A Young Gun. My kids were Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles. My middle daughter was on here early. Used to call it when she was 2. She used to call them Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. She would roll that M. Ninja Turtles. Fark this. I'm getting into Aircon. I'll have to check that out. I have to YouTube it. The Great Space Coaster. Grape 8 theme song is timeless. Yeah. There's a lot of good theme songs. A lot of good commercials, too. Remember all the good commercials, too. Where's the beef? And my baloney has a first name. It's B-O-L, that. O-S-C-A-R, Oscar Mayer. I'm in my 20s. Keep that image. MML are the same age. No. You might be in the 20s, but MML is not in his 20s. I know better. Muppet Generation with JT. Yeah. Yeah, my Wacky Races. That's the one I was thinking of earlier with the guy, all those vehicles that used to race, the haunted house and the different ones. I can't remember all of them, but yeah, Wacky Races. That was a good one. My grandson watches Jeffy, and if you've never seen Jeffy on YouTube, he's a puppet that has Mario and Destiny and Muttley. Yeah. Anyway, he wants a Jeffy puppet, and Jeffy's kind of crude, and that's PBS. That used to be on ABC on Saturdays, and I hated the song. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Picking up verbs and laying that way. I was like, oh man, please get past that. But I did love Bandstand on Saturdays and Casey Kasem's Top 40 Countdown and Soul Train. The electric company. Let's see. It shows my son's mostly because YouTube. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, I've watched Jeffy with him, and Jeffy can be funny. I mean, it's crazy. And this guy has over 1 million views in just a few days. I mean, this kid's driving a Lamborghini and just being stupid with a puppet. And here I am with a puppet and can't even get 500 subscribers. But anyway, but Jeffy has a pencil up his nose. He don't like green beans. Yeah, Casey Kasem was the best. I miss the top 40 every Saturday listening to him. And then he still does play on some channels on weekends. They play the old ones. And then of course American Bandstand and Rita Morano and Morgan Freeman. Yep. Hello everyone. Hey, Pickin' Vegas and beyond. Pickin' Vegas. Well, you must not be in the casinos then, because you ain't picking nothing there. My real dad, who I never knew, was the head concierge at the Hilton in Vegas up until the early 80s when he passed away. And I never knew who he was till about 4 or 5 years ago. That's all right, Sarah. Good night, Michelle. Thanks for coming in. Just repeated from the 80s. Yeah, I like that. They have radio in Maryland there, Captain Kirk? Of course, now, a lot of the radio that I listened to as a kid was on AM because FM didn't come around until like 73, and I was 14 then. So, night, Michelle. Very true. Slow and steady. Good night, Michelle. We have a kid like 21 that drives a custom Mario wrapped Lamborghini, and he bought it in a peach wrap Lamborghini. You know what? That's him, Angie. That's the kid that I'm talking about. He lives in Florida. His channel is it's Jeffy on YouTube, and they also have another kid that lives with them. And yeah, that's them. They have over 1 million views, and I don't know how many subscribers he has, but he makes YouTube videos with a puppet called Jeffy, and then the father, the adopted father, is Mario, a little plush Mario, and another girl, and then they have offshot another one with some of the other characters from Mario, like that guy back there. Well, you can't see him. Yeah, he's kind of hid. But anyway, next to Alf, and that's correct with light bulbs. But yeah, that's him. That's him in Florida there, Angie, where you live. He's the one that's the creator of the Jeffy channel, and those Jeffy puppets sell for about 120, and he's begging me to get him a Jeffy puppet for Christmas, and he'll probably get one. But yeah, that's the kid that wrapped his car in the Lamborghini and the Mario, and his girlfriend's in the Peach. Yep, that's it. That's them. They created Jeffy. If you haven't ever seen it on YouTube, watch it and you'll see it. Yeah, they're rich. Young kids with puppets that have more watchers than we'll ever think about, or viewers or subscribers. But it is what it is. I wished YouTube had been around when I was a kid. We didn't have video games. Our phone was on a cord in the kitchen or the living room. But anyway, yeah. Oh, she's friends with them. Okay, so yeah, that's them. Well, she needs to like become his girlfriend or something. Then it'd be rich. Ryan's World, yeah. And my grandson follows Ryan too. And when we go to Target or Walmart, hey, I want that Ryan toy that costs like $40 for some little thing of slime or something in it that's worth like $1.99, like you get at Chuck E. Cheese or something in the machine. Yeah. Well, there you go. Maybe Angie's daughter, who's 21, can get you an autographed picture of him, Sarah. Aiden loves Jeffy. He does. And that's what I said. He's begging me for a Jeffy puppet. I said, well, you can't create with Jeffy. He's already on YouTube. But he's 7. And he got a copyright claim today on a video. He has 1 subscriber, and it's me. And he made a video with music in the background that's, legitimate music. And he was mouthing the words to it. And it was like a Japanese movie where he was singing, but he wasn't matching the music. And And I guess they gave him a copyright claim because he put up music, but he's only 7 years old. So he thinks he's a mini me. He asked me today, he goes, Papa, you going garage selling this weekend? I said, you got money? He goes, oh, yeah, I got $26. I'm ready. I said, well, if we go garage selling, if I find any, I'll let you know. We'll come get you. He loves to go. He found a Garfield a couple of weeks ago, and then Nate made fun of me because I was paying attention to something else, and he kept telling me about this Garfield that was $61. And I was like, you can't buy that at $61. He's like, no, that's what it sells for on eBay. I'm paying $5 for it. I was like, oh, okay. Finally, after about the second or third time, we need to get him to give us shout outs. Who, the guy, the Jeffy creator or Aiden? Aiden's only got one subscriber. That's me. And it's under my daughter's name, by the way, Sarah. But yesterday he was making fart videos, so I don't think you want to follow the fart video channel. I mean, he is 7, so there you go. Nate might follow him though. He'd probably like that. Should you get him selling like home? You know, he's picking stuff to sell, but he's telling his mom to put it on because she does sell a little bit on eBay and all that. So he does want to be a picker. He calls himself a mini papa. And so he's out picking and he goes, how much can I get for this? How much can I get for that? And he had a yard sale a couple of weeks ago, and he made, how much did he make, Sarah? It was almost $100. And some people were coming by and just giving him like $10 and not taking anything. But he made like $100, and now he's got that fever, and he thinks that every time he goes out, he's going to make $100 at a yard sale, holding one with a bunch of used toys and plush. Like, of course, that's what we do, right? He's giving away PS5s and an Xbox Ones and Wii's for free if you subscribe to all of his channels. Yeah, but there's a lot of people that follow that channel. When you get 1 million views in 4 days, that's a lot of people. It's not like Angie's giving away 12 items on the 12 days of Christmas and there's 60 or 70 people trying to get it. Right, Angie? Mini Pop is the cutest thing ever. Yeah. Yeah, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. And he won't, and you know what's funny? At a kid that age, he doesn't say one cuss word. He will not say a cuss word. You cannot get him to even think about saying one. I don't know what's built into him from that. But I'm proud of him for that he doesn't have that inclination when he's around other kids that say it. He doesn't say it. Pretty good. All my grandkids are good kids, really. And I know I'm biased, but they all got kind souls. Yeah, like 100 just sitting out there selling his toys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He didn't even do much work. Up to 70 entries now. Woohoo. 70 entries. Oh, yeah. On your channel, on your giveaways. It's good parenting. I don't know. I know somebody cusses about every other word that's related to him that's on the channel. Surprised you don't. Yeah, there you go. Wow. Boy, when I have lives, I go 2 hours. Man, plus. What time is it? I ain't even done my shipping tonight. Of course, I only got like 5 things right now to pack. So, and they'll all be quick. I bought a bunch of these for like $2 a piece. They're old Coca-Cola sunglasses. I didn't even pay $2. I paid like a quarter a piece. And I'm selling for like 21. So one of them. I bought a bunch of sunglasses at the bins one time. There were boxes of them. And I didn't think they were worth anything. They were cheap sunglasses. And I get them home and I start looking at them, and they're Sonic giveaways from 1987. Paid like $2 for all 4 boxes combined. Put them on eBay one at a time, trying to get like $10 a piece. And somebody sent me a message and offered me $350 for all of them. And I thought he was crazy, but I sold them to him. And turns out he owned a bunch of Sonics in Southwest Oklahoma. And then everybody that was at the bins that got other boxes of them that I knew, I called them and said, hey, you guys want to sell them to him? Here's his contact information. He ended up buying a bunch more. He was giving them to his employees, but they were from the 80s, and I didn't realize it till I got them home. I didn't think they were worth anything. Turned out to get $350 off a 250-cent investment. And that's one of those things when I say I step into poo-poo and come out smelling like a rose. I just got lucky. Somebody even asked me, said, you want these sunglasses? I said, no, I don't want a bunch of old. cheap sunglasses. She goes, oh, wait a minute, that's easy talk. She said, but they're all sealed in the package and they're in the box. I was like, you know what? For $250, I'll take them. So I took 4 boxes. I wish I'd have taken them all now. But hey, sometimes you can't be greedy. So I hope some of y'all are listening while you're watching my videos and not just watching me and letting life go by. He's going to miss out on that bar of soap. Yeah, I don't even know if my kids know what the bar of soap in your mouth for cussing is, because they never had that treatment. My kids were pretty respectful to Daddy because Daddy didn't allow disrespect. Okay, good for you. Good for you. I'm glad somebody's working and making money. How many items do you have listed there, Miss Ready Steady? Nice deal on the sunglasses. Cool, you tell other resellers. Yeah, I mean, I've got a couple of buddies that follow my channel, and they had picked up some too, and I made sure I got my deal done first, though. That's how nice I am. And then once I did, I said, hey, contact him and he may make you a deal. And I think they got a little bit less for theirs than I did. $650. That's quite a bit. That's quite a bit. Anybody else got more than I do? 3,500. I know. I saw somebody the other day mention they had over 6,000 or something. I know Gemini Thrifts has a bunch. Rally Roots has a bunch. Miss Journey's not a reseller. She's a student. She's getting her master's degree in watching resale videos. And by the time she starts reselling, she'll probably be richer than all of us, because she will know everything about everything by watching other YouTubers, and she'll know exactly what to go out and look for and won't even have to comp anything. And she's got her bachelor's. Now she's working on her master's in YouTube reselling education. How about that, Journey? How about that? Oh, wow. I've been selling on eBay since 04, but actually I joined in 04. I was just buying, and then I started flipping in about you're shipping? Oh, you're shipping, but not listing. And Karen's been doing eBay for not a long time, and I gave her a bunch of T-shirts to list, and we've been splitting the profits on that. She sold quite a few of those. Shirts I didn't think were worth that much, and then it turns out some of them were. And now she's up over 400 to 500 listings, so that's good. But anyway, I started selling part-time in 05, and then I was still in sales with UPS Freight, and every day at lunch I would hit thrift stores, and then sometimes on weekends I would hit thrift stores and yard sales, and I just did it part-time, and I mainly just looked for sports jerseys and helmets. And then when I retired almost 3 years ago, last year in May, I decided to go full-time and try to stay under that 20,000 so I didn't have Uncle Sam involved, and actually went to 24, and then this year I just said to hell with it, I'm going for it, and I'll probably hit 70 to 80 in sales. I'm over 65 now. Well, guys, it's been fun, but I'm heading to bed. All right, good night there. Hey, don't forget to get that Mario Lamborghini as your giveaway on the 12th night, please. I'm sure he'll give it to you since y'all know him. I want to win it too. I want it rigged. I'll give you $100 if you'll rig it so I win it. Good night, Angie. Appreciate it. What time is it? 11:05. Well, except for you night owls, I guess we probably ought to call it quits and go to bed. And I need to be listing and not going to bed. I need to do that. Your items up puts me to shame. I had a severe AD and hormone issues. Issue that makes it harder now. Listing a success. Good night, Angie. Good night. I don't know him. Oh, I know. I'm just kidding you. But your daughter does. But I know you're not going to talk them into that. Good night, Sarah. I love you. And anyway, y'all have a great night. I'm going to end this video after 2 hours and 20 minutes. I appreciate everybody that was in here. And I think we had some fun. We didn't talk a lot about eBay, but we talked a lot about our memories and sang a lot, or at least I did. I didn't get to hear any of y'all sing. We need to have like 18 people going at one time, and like they do on the game shows now and talk shows, and then we can all sing. How about that? So, all right, y'all. Well, have a good night, and thanks again for coming in. I appreciate you. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow to the rap video. Eminem in the flesh. Take care.